In this video, we will take a closer look at a visual strategy for problem solving called the tape diagram and how it applies with multiplication and division word problems. In this video, you will learn about the read, draw, write process for problem solving and how the tape diagram can be used as a great visual model to help students represent their thinking when problem solving.
Students are introduced to the read, draw, write process for problem solving. Students first read the problem to understand what the problem is about. Then students reread the problem, trying to represent the problem visually. Students may read and draw and reread some more. Next, students try to write an equation or equations if it's a multi-step problem to help them solve the problem. Finally, they write their answer to the problem in the form of a statement. This helps them to make sure that they've answered what the problem is asking of them.
Now we're going to apply the read, draw, write strategy. Let's read this problem together. Mrs. Alves puts 21 papers into 3 equal piles. How many papers are in each pile? Now that I have read the problem once for understanding, I'm going to reread the problem and try to represent the problem using a visual strategy. Mrs. Alves has 21 papers and puts them into 3 equal piles. I can represent the 21 using a tape diagram, which is a great visual model. I can split the tape diagram into 3 equal parts to represent the piles. I need to find out how many papers would be in each pile. I can write this as a division sentence. 21 divided by 3. And I would find out that there are 7 papers in each pile. A blue hat costs $15. A red hat costs 3 times as much as the blue hat. How much does the red hat cost? So now that I've read the problem one time for understanding, I see that the blue hat is being compared to the red hat. So in this case, I'm actually going to draw 2 tape diagrams so that I can compare these two. So I'm going to represent the first one with the letter B for blue. And I know that the blue hat costs $15. So I'm actually going to create a tape diagram that represents the $15. Then I know that the red hat costs 3 times as much as the blue hat. So if I create a tape diagram for the red hat, what I'm going to do is create a tape diagram that is 3 times as much as the blue hat. And each one of the parts would be worth $15. So here I'm looking at how much does the red hat cost. In order to solve this, I need to know what $15 times 3 would be equal to, and I would find out that the red hat costs $45. Now that you have seen some examples of the tape diagram being used in multiplication and division problem-solving situations, there is something we want you to keep in mind. A tape diagram works as a graphic organizer to help students better understand what a problem is asking of them. In this video, hopefully you learned more about the read, draw, write process for problem solving and how the tape diagram can be used as a great visual model to help students represent their thinking when problem solving.